Hello, happy Friday, everyone. Coach Kira here, and we've got 3 days to our official kickoff, our Suns Out, Guns Out accountability group. So, with that being said, as it's Friday, wanted to give you guys a few tips and pointers of things that you should and shouldn't be eating, when you should be eating, things like that. So that way, when Monday comes around, you feel a little bit more prepared. And even over the weekend, I highly, highly recommend that you get your food shopping out the way and you start meal prepping. And we'll provide some meal prep tips in another video, but definitely want to get yourself organized of what to anticipate for next week. I always suggest putting together a calendar, what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your 2 to 3 snacks for the day. This way, when you do go food shopping, you know exactly what you need to buy. Obviously, increase the amount you're buying so that you can, feed your significant other, feed your family, roommate, whoever it is that you live with, if you cook for someone other than yourself. In addition, you want to schedule your workouts in. You want to know and put that in your calendar and even put a timer or reminder to get yourself into that groove of making sure you're getting the daily workouts done. So that being said, I want to talk about, like I referenced before, clean eating, what it means, what you should be doing about it. A lot of us aren't used to it. So the number one rule that I'm going to say is I want you guys to focus on eliminating slowly but surely, but I want you to eliminate all processed foods. If it comes in a box or some kind of package and you're reading the ingredients and you can't say certain ingredients or you don't know what it is, 99% of the time it's probably something you shouldn't be having in your body. So I want you to eliminate, like I said, all processed foods, artificial snacks, artificial drinks such as orange juice and so forth. Unless you're making orange juice yourself, if you're making a juice yourself, then obviously totally go for it. But again, trying to eliminate the more processed and a lot of the processed sugars, the better. If you ever notice for yourself, maybe you're used to that. You're drinking juices, you're having a high sugar intake. Like I said, the processed foods, having a lot of bread, which can lead to intaking a lot of gluten. You might all of a sudden realize that in the middle of the day, your body is having this crash. Your energy feels zapped. You're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through the rest of the day? I know I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the vending machine and I'm going to get myself a Snickers bar. I'm going to get myself M&Ms. I'm going to get myself that other cup of coffee and just put a ton of sugar and creamer in it to give myself that caffeine jolt or give myself that sugar rush to finish my work day or to finish the day that, at home, whatever it might be. So slowly but surely, you want to eliminate that. I like to say when you're food shopping, the best rule is to shop the perimeter of the grocery store because that's where you're getting the fresh foods. I like to recommend as well going to farmers markets, getting some fresh vegetables there as well. So I highly recommend, like I said, fresh foods. Preferably organic foods as well. And this way, like I said, you want to be intaking the most natural and the best foods possible and really taking care of your bodies, because when we're having those processed foods, that's out of convenience, right? Like that's the easy fix. But we want to find long-term solutions that you're able to maintain. The more vegetables, the better. Kudos to you. Get in that kale, get in chard, arugula, broccoli, spinach, lots of greens, as I'm mentioning. Get in plenty of fruits as well. You can also snack on nuts and make yourself your own natural nut mix. So those are some things that you want to go towards. Some things, of course, you can go up and down the aisles for, but again, you want to stay away from even in the frozen aisles. I know there's a lot of lean cuisine and fat-free and things like that. Stay away from them. And when things are saying fat-free, it usually means there's even more chemicals than anything else in it. I did get a lot of questions about, can I still drink my coffee? Absolutely. You can still drink your coffee. The goal should be having 1 cup of coffee a day. Now, if you're someone who drinks 8, 9, 10 cups of coffee, do I recommend you cutting it down completely to that 1 cup? No, I believe that you should wean yourself off. It'll make it easier of a transition for yourself. If you're someone that's used to drinking a lot of juices, sodas, etc., and you're weaning yourself off, or even when you're decreasing the coffee, you will experience headaches. My best recommendation to outbeat those headaches, drink enough water. So you should be drinking water the minute you wake up, and just continue to hydrate yourself. That will help eliminate or decrease the amount of headaches you'll experience the first day or two. And then afterwards, I promise it will go away. So going into speaking about water, water is going to be key throughout this. So you want to think about drinking a tall glass of ice cold water within the first 15 to 20 minutes of waking up. This is going to speed up your metabolism. And you want to be able to chug water all throughout the day. I know some of us, our jobs don't allow us to have easy access to the bathroom, so do the best that you can. But ideally, you should be drinking half of your body weight in ounces. That is what you should be drinking for water each day. And now with the weather changing, especially, we might feel a little bit more dried out. So don't be afraid, like I said, just to keep chugging along that water. So let's talk about the times you should be eating. As I mentioned, drinking water within the first 15 to 20 minutes of waking up. You should definitely be having breakfast within the first half hour to 45 minutes. From there, you want to spread your meals and snacks every 3 hours. So you have breakfast, 3 hours later, a snack, 3 hours later, lunch, 3 hours later, snack, etc. Again, I know not all of our jobs allow us to be able to follow such an exact schedule. Do the best that you can. All that I ask is that you don't skip meals, even if you're not hungry. You might feel like I said, like, oh, I'm not hungry, I don't really need to eat. You do, because you need to fuel your mind. You need to fuel your brain to keep yourself going, to keep yourself functioning and performing at the maximum that you possibly can each and every day. So do your best not to skip a meal. Even do your best not to skip a snack, because you do need some sort of balance within your body. And by fueling your body and having your meals and your snacks on a timely basis will really help balance and manage yourself out. So, like I said, try not to skip any meals. Try to incorporate your snacks. If you're someone who, let's say now you realize you are what I call a mindless snacker and you just keep going and going and going, you might feel starving the first couple of days, and it's an adjustment period. So even though, let's say you had your 3 meals and you had your 2 snacks and you're still feeling really, really hungry, my first recommendation is to keep drinking some water. If you're still really hungry and your stomach's growling and making noises, go ahead for that 3rd snack. Just try not to have it right before bed. Try to give yourself a good 45 minutes of time to be able to digest the last snack or meal that you had. So, those are my recommendations. I also got a question about smoothies and shakes. Can I have a smoothie in the morning? I would recommend a smoothie as more of a snack than a meal replacement. The same thing for a protein shake. A protein shake is something you can have before or after a workout as a snack. It's not a meal. So if you see ladies that are posting breakfast and they had a shake, it's because they're drinking Shakeology. And Shakeology is a healthy meal replacement that provides you your nutrients that you need throughout the day. In addition, it provides you your vegetables, vitamins, and minerals that you need on a daily basis, all in one serving. So if you see them having that, yes, that is totally okay to have as your meal replacement, because it has also your protein to carb ratio that you need to function at your highest potential and possibility. So if you're having a shake that's other than Shakeology, if it's a protein shake or if it's a smoothie, like I said, use it as a snack. It's not necessarily a meal replacement. Any questions about that, feel free to message us. We're happy to help you. Rock On Countdown. It's on. We're almost there to kickoff day. Hope I clarified some things, and we're getting ready to get this party started right.